Hey everybody, I'm back. I wanted to give an update of what's going on in the James and Jennifer Crumbley. They're being prosecuted together as husband and wife for the mass shooting that happened in Oxford, Michigan, at Oxford High School with their son, Ethan Crumbley. So I want to give you an update. So I'm going to refer to the WXYZ Detroit article that I posted on the Hidden Horror Facebook page. I'm going to read through that just to give you an update of what's going on. Overall, their appeal was denied. The Michigan Supreme Court denied their appeal. They felt that there was probable cause to have them stand trial. Um, so the case is moving forward and the trial is set for January of 2024. Okay, so let's read this article. It won't be long, so let's get started. The name of the article is Michigan Supreme Court Denies Appeal for Parents of Oxford School Shooter. The article is by Alicia Dixon and it was posted October 3rd, 2023. The Michigan Supreme Court has denied an appeal submitted on behalf of James and Jennifer Crumbley, the parents of the Oxford school shooter, who claimed there was not enough evidence for them to stand trial. On order of the court, the application for leave to appeal the March 23rd, 2023 judgment of the Court of Appeals is considered and is denied because we are not persuaded that the question presented should be reviewed by this court, the Michigan Supreme Court said. The trial date for the couple is set for Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Sandra Arthur, whose daughter survived the shooting, reacted to the decision. It shows the parents are also going to be held accountable for their actions. Hopefully, we will find answers from the parents and the school will provide answers as well. That's the third part of the equation we've been waiting for, she added. The attorneys for James and Jennifer Crumbley have filed an appeal to the Michigan Supreme Court after the Michigan Court of Appeals ruled in late March that the couple can stand trial in connection to the deadly Oxford High School shooting. The Crumbleys have been at the Oakland County Jail for more than a year since their arrest. Both were each charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. They are the first parents charged in connection with a mass shooting in the United States. Their son opened fire, killing 4 students: Tate Meyer, Hannah St. Juliana, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Schilling, and wounding others in November of 2021. In October of 2022, the Oxford shooter pleaded guilty to 24 charges, including 1 count of terrorism and 4 counts of first-degree murder. A judge ruled in September that the Oxford shooter could be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole following a Miller hearing. The shooter's sentencing is scheduled for December. So this was a great article, very detailed. So in Ethan Crumbley's case, after his Miller hearing, it was decided that he can be in jail for life without parole. And then in the parents' hearing, after the appeal to the Michigan Supreme Court, they're not going to review the case. Their appeal is denied. They're going to stand trial in January of 2024. So that is the update. One thing that I do want to highlight, there was a lot of detailed um, evidence at the preliminary hearing. So there was a preliminary hearing for James and Jennifer Crumbley. They felt it was enough evidence for them to proceed and go to trial. They appealed it with the Michigan Court of Appeals. The Michigan Court of Appeals felt like they had plenty of evidence for the preliminary hearing. They felt it could proceed. And then James and Jennifer Crumbley appealed it to the Michigan Supreme Court, and they're saying no, you can be charged with involuntary manslaughter in the state of Michigan. So I just want to highlight the importance of this case and why I'm reviewing this case. For some time now, we've had so many mass shootings across the United States. Sometimes when the assailants are unalive, either if they take their own life or they're unalive during the mass shooting, there's not a lot of accountability, right? There's not a lot that we can do to take responsibility. We can only move forward. We have to try to understand, if possible, the reasons why. In this particular case, this is the first case in the United States where the parents of the mass shooter have been charged, arrested, and then prosecuted, right? And they're fighting for this case not to go to trial. The reason they're fighting for the case not to go to trial is because this is going to cause them both to have a criminal record of deaths. And as much as they want to lean on history to show that no, this has not happened before, this is why we have precedents, right? We have to have cases that come forward that challenge the past. Okay, maybe in the past, mass shootings wasn't even an issue, but they're a major issue now in the United States. And we have to hold the appropriate people responsible. And unfortunately, in this particular case with Mr. Crumbley, he took responsibility. He pled guilty. It's highly likely that he will not be receiving any parole options, even though he is so young. The heinousness, they have to show society, the community, that this behavior is not acceptable. It is not right. It is wrong. This is a crime. And it's happening everywhere, all over the United States every day. And the reason, the importance of the Crumbley's case is now law enforcement, they're looking at the behavior, the psychology. Who could be responsible? Just as this parent said, they feel that also that the school should take some accountability, right? They feel that the school should be stepping up and doing more. And in all, we've had mass shootings where the school, they did everything right. They locked the doors down. They closed the doors. They boarded up the doors. Law enforcement came. But if someone is bent, they're focused on doing a mass shooting, sometimes there's not too much that the community, that administrators, that teachers, that they can do about it, right? This is their job. They're hired to teach. They're hired to get in front of that classroom every day and work with various students in different subjects. They're not hired to carry a gun. They're not trained in law enforcement techniques. I believe that the teachers and the administrators, for the most part, are doing the best that they can. So as parents, as a concerned community member, I look at what can we do more? We can make sure we're raising our kids up with respect, with listening to and adhering to authority, to have a relationship with the child so that things like this don't happen. Now, in this case, unfortunately, again, this didn't happen with James and Jennifer Crumbley, allegedly. Allegedly, they allowed behaviors to go on. They didn't seek, allegedly, medical attention for their son. Allegedly, they purchased the weapon that was used in the mass shooting. And allegedly, there was multiple instances, multiple cries for help, and multiple times when they were not there or they did not respond, allegedly. And this can breed a child immersing into this mindset, into this behavior, and then taking violent actions and hurting a lot of people. So this is why the trial is going to move forward, in my opinion. That's my opinion, okay? So I just want to give you that update. So we'll be looking for this trial to start in January, and we're going to continue to update you on what's going on with Ethan Crumbley's parents and also his sentencing in December of 2023. So I just want to give you that quick update. Thanks for checking out this video. Please check out the various videos that I have on Ethan Crumbley and also his parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley. I have a playlist. You can watch those videos. You can catch up to what's been going on. But again, historically, this is the first arrest of a parent of a mass shooter, okay? So that's why I'm bringing you this content, okay? Thanks for checking out this video. I want you to smart, stay safe, stay savvy. Have a beautiful day, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video. Bye, friends. Have a wonderful day. Bye.